Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for another ball review. Today we're going to look at a new release by Storm, the DNA, which features a new cover and core combination. We'll get more into that later in the video. Today I'm going to compare that to 900 Global Reality and also the Storm Proton Physix. Stumbled through there a little bit. We got to get this thing going. Oh man, get it rolling. Come on, got to get it rolling. And the covers on all three of these, well, the DNA is going to be out of box. Basically about 2 or 3 games just to calm down the cover a little bit, because this one is one of the strongest core and cover combinations that Storm has made. And then I have the Proton Physix, which is going to be at 2,000 Averlon by hand, and the Reality is also 2,000 by Averlon by hand. All right, and how do I drill all three of these? The Storm DNA is drilled with my usual layout that I use on asymmetricals. I drill at 5 by 4.5 by 2 3/4 VLS layout. The Reality is drilled a little bit stronger because I use it out on the PBA 50 tour. It's drilled 4.5 by 4.5 by 2.5 VLS layout. All right, and how do all three of these layouts look on each of the bowling balls? Okay, the Storm DNA is going to look like that. Just normal pin over my bridge. With the Reality, you're going to see that the pin is shifted a little bit to the right compared to the DNA, which is the 4.5-inch pin for me. And you can see as the Proton Physix, we did put this pin a lot higher. We drilled this about a year ago, and the way I was rolling was a little bit different than I am now. I was spinning it a lot more, so we needed a stronger layout to help this ball get down the lane. All right, so we're here again at Pinch Hitters Veterans. We're bowling on their house shot, which is a 42-foot house shot. They use ice oil, like you've seen in my previous videos. We're here early in the morning, so it should be about as fresh as we're going to get. I'm not sure. I don't come out here in oil lanes and inspect them to see. So we're just going to go out here and throw some shots on this lane and see how strong this ball really is. The initial shots I've taken with this ball to get some oil in the cover, for me, it hooks really early, a little bit past the arrows. But we're going to go on this house shot and see if I have that same reaction or if the ball's taming down a little bit with some games on it. So normally I would start out by first arrow, but like I said, this ball is so strong, we're going to move a little bit more left than that. We'll play in between first and second arrow and try it out and see what type of reaction I get. It should be really early and really slow, but we are going to find out. And just like that, early, slow, kind of rolled out and went forward. This ball is way stronger than the other two that I'm featuring in this video, core-wise. So you're going to see this ball is going to be a lot earlier than the other two. I'm going to throw it one more time, move a couple more left, more around second arrow, and see if I can get a little more into the oil and get the ball to shape in the back of the lane. Around here in Florida, we don't use a lot of oil for the house shots. I'm really not going to use this ball in league. I'm going to save this one for the PBA 50 tour, bowling on patterns. Maybe I'm going to try it on a longer pattern or maybe shorter patterns like 39 and less. With how strong this ball is, I want that early hook, but I want it smooth in the back end. But on the long patterns, I want the ball to kind of feed in the mid lane as I'm playing straighter angles. All right, one more time. Move left, more time around second arrow. See how this works. This ball is very strong right out of the box. It's crazy how strong this ball is. Round it, a little loft, and it's still rolling out. Yay, house shots. Yay, house shots. All right, we're gonna try one more time. That one was wheel around it because I wanted to try to get the ball to shape in the back. And move more left, guys. We're almost a nosebleed like last time. Almost. Not sure if we're gonna get a really good video with how this ball really wants to react because there's just not enough oil for this ball. All right, let me throw a better shot here. And you can see, right after, I really spun that one a lot. Right after the arrows, it wants to hook kind of early. So a little frustrated about this. Can't really showcase what the ball's really doing when you don't have enough oil to make it shape the right way. I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna throw the Proton first and then the Reality next. All right, moving back a little more right. Still not gonna get by first arrow. We're gonna throw it in between first and second arrow. See if this one at least gets down the lane a little bit farther than the DNA. There we go, that's a really good shot. So as you can see, that ball got down the lane a little bit farther, still wanted to be early and round, but it actually finished and hit the pocket compared to where the DNA was going really forward. So that DNA is really a lot stronger than the Proton already. I'm gonna throw one more shot with the Proton, move more left, see if I can shape it just like that last one. All right, one more time, more close to the second arrow this time. If I can just repeat that last shot, that was pretty good. Really comfortable with the Proton Physix. There you go. Yeah, messenger baby. Messengers. Little guy throwing messengers. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get some of that. All right, now I'm gonna switch over to Reality. This ball, to me, rolls more like Idols did for me, where they're gonna be more forward. So this one will probably play a little bit straighter, not swinging as much out to the drive, but we'll see. Oh man, getting messengers. Oh man, getting messengers. Take that, YouTube. Yeah. All right, we move farther right, we play a little straighter. Still in between first and second arrow, but straighter angles. more shallow, I should say. That's a good shot. That ball almost 5.710. So that ball for me, because it's a bigger core that's in the reality, it really wants to be more rounder for me in the back of the lane. And the Proton Physics can be more continuous, just like it does with the Infinite Physics. Now this DNA is so much stronger. I know it has a unique shape, but we're just gonna have to find enough oil in order for that shape to be prevalent when I throw it. All right, one more time with the reality. I'm gonna move a little more left, more towards second arrow. Still play a shallower angle though, so I can get the ball to roll right like the last one. Hopefully not almost 5.710 or some other crazy stupid stuff. Up, not a good one, elbow out. Elbow out. You still see that ball is strong too. It's really slow down lane. Really don't have enough volume in the front. So it's time to get into nosebleed, boys and girls, and see if I can really make these balls shape. All right, so we're going back with the DNA. We're gonna move even farther left, more in between second and third arrow. Throw it out to the right a little bit, but not too far because I don't want to get into the dry too early. Nosebleeds, nosebleeds. Still gonna make a good shot though. You can see it's gonna, wants a hook in the front of the lane. So I might come around a little bit too. Yeah, you can see, came around it, got on the lane earlier, it's revving up. It just doesn't have enough length to store enough energy in order to get it to the pocket the right way. So I'm gonna move even more left and see if that helps. But hey, we gotta make a video, gotta showcase it. This is what we have, this is what we go through in Florida, guys. One more time. As I throw more and more shots and oil gets into the cover, the ball will calm down a lot more, but still, it's still a strong ball for me compared to where the Proton's almost just right in shape. Almost, but you can see this ball is super strong. All right, we're gonna switch over the Proton in that same spot so we can see a difference in the two. So you can see even with that 5-inch pin that I put on the DNA, this ball is still really strong. So if I would have drilled it with a stronger pin placement, it probably wouldn't hook at all down lane. At least it's trying to hook a little bit. All right, and more in between second and third arrow. Up, round it. You see, even with that ball, there's just not enough oil on the lane in the front for the balls to skid down the lane far enough. Working, we're crushing it, man. We're getting through this video. That was a little tight, shallower angle. This time I'm gonna throw a little more to the right with the Proton to see if I can get that continuous motion that it's known for, even though it's a stronger cover. Come on, dude, let's throw a good one. There you go, like that. And even though it was earlier and a little bit more rounded, you can see it's more continuous than the DNA because how much stronger the DNA is than that one. So now the cover combination, the NEX that's on the Proton is one of the strongest solids we have. So this cover, I'm not sure, I know it's been compared to the gem more, the DNA, because that's another strong asymmetrical piece that we have with a solid cover in the line. For me, I think the gem was a little bit, not earlier, but the cover is a little bit weaker for me anyway. But I'm not sure because the way I drill my gem was a weaker drilling for a short pattern, so that's why I don't have it in here to compare with you today. All right, now you've seen a couple of shots with the Proton. I'm gonna switch over to the reality and show you that this ball for me, since it's so forward, how it rolls, I really not a ball I'm gonna use to move left and throw it right, but we're gonna try it out here anyway, just to compare to the other two balls. All right, man, come on, reality, do your thing. So the 4.5-inch pin on this one should be earlier, so it should kind of stand up a little bit, especially with this house shot and there's not enough oil on the front, but we're gonna see. Might have to come around it a little bit more just to get this shape. There you go. Not bad after a little bit of break, but that ball kind of a little bit cleaner than the other two, so that cover's a little bit weaker. But like the cores, for me, just wants to rev up a little bit different than the other two and be more forward. Even though that one made it to the pocket, it kind of hooked a little bit twice down lane. It was a really good shot. I'm gonna try it one more time and see if I get that same reaction. Throw good shots, nosebleeds, nosebleeds. All right, one more time with this reality. There you go, that's pretty good too. And you can see, like the last one made it all the way to the pocket, that one slowed down too quick. This is not a ball I'm gonna use when I wanna get in and play left to right with when it comes to asymmetricals. I'm gonna move in, I'm gonna throw it with a Proton, Infinite Physics, maybe Exotic Gem. Those will be a little bit more quicker down lane than these solid covers. Switch back over to the DNA, moving in farther left, really see how far I can go. Do your job, do your job. All right, we're really farther in. Wait a minute now, no man, this is left. Let's see. Still need to get out to the dry though, so it shapes. I moved left, threw a third arrow, and you can see, hopefully you really saw that, because right after it got past the arrows, it just revved up and stopped and kind of just skated all the way down into the pocket. So let me try to throw a little bit more right with that speed and see if I can get the ball to push down the lane, because that one didn't do it at all. That was funny. Little rev rate guy getting the ball to hook early. You a monster, sucker. You're a monster. All right, so more left with my feet, throwing more right. Woo, this pair is not fun today, but we're gonna get through this video. It's pretty funny. There you go, that's better. And you see, flat 10. So even that, when I move more left, it got through the heads a little bit better, but it wants to pick up in the mid lane so quick that it doesn't have any recovery down lane to hit the pins the right way. For a couple of shots, I'm gonna throw the Proton in there, because if I was that far left, I would want to use that ball instead right now. So we're gonna see how that one reacts. So this one should get down, because of the cover, core and cover combination, should get down lane a little bit better like it did the last couple of shots I used with it. But we will see, because these lanes are kind of toasty this morning. There you go. Like just like that. You can see that one was quicker off the dry down lane than the DNA. For me, this DNA is a lot stronger than the Proton Physix. So it's gonna be on towards the top of my arsenal list. And right below it would probably be the Absolute, because that core is just as strong, but that cover is really weak. So I'm gonna throw the Proton one more time and see if I can get that same reaction. So as you see right now, if I was bowling on this, if I was bowling league or whatever, with the conditions that are out there, out of these three balls, the Proton's the one I'd be using compared to the other two. All right, one more time, and then we're gonna switch back to the DNA for a couple more shots and wrap this up. There you go. You see, even though it was slower, threw that one a lot better. Really wanted to pick up early. Still want to be continuous though on the back of the lane. All right, a couple more shots with DNA. Might even get in front of the ball return. We'll see. All right, even farther left. Holy cool. Woo! You guys feeling this? You ready for this? I don't know if I am. We're gonna see though. All right, come on. Ugh. Pretty good. It got through the fronts, but you see how strong this ball is. It really doesn't want to come off the back of the pattern the right way. What if I threw the Proton in there? All right, here it is. One more shot. Uh-oh, slower really around it. And even the Proton barely makes it. So yeah, there's not enough oil for these bowling balls right now. All right, a couple more shots with the DNA. Remember guys, do that thing. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell for notifications so you know when my content hits the internet. All right, couple more shots with the DNA. Woo, let's see, let's get in here, baby. Hopefully, come on, man, do your thing. Come off the dry the right way. Ugh. Yeah, no. Should we do it though? Like last time with the Eternity? Should I try to go through the middle? Yeah? Okay, let's try it. Okay, this time no zero though, no zero. Let's not, no zero, make a good shot. Uh-oh, that's hooking early. That's how you pick that up, baby, just like that. All right, guys, you can see, well, with the conditions I'm bowling on right now with this house shot, the balls are way too early. So one more shot, and we're all done. Ooh, almost solid 8 out of 10. Guys, that's my video ball review on the new release by Storm, the DNA, and thank you very much for watching.